don't let 5 simple pitfalls hold you back from success. You need to get the attitude of success. If this is the first time you've listened to our tapes, be sure and hit the subscribe button and the bell. Every week we're going to put a video on just for you. Success is simple, folks, but you've got to watch out for some very important things that are going to hold you back. So the 5 things I want to share with you today, and at the end, I promise if you stick to the end, I will tell you the one very special secret word that you need to understand and embrace so that you can overcome every single pitfall and you can have success. So the first thing I want you to understand is most people give up before they start. They give up before they actually give themselves a chance to win. When you start on a new project, you start on a new adventure, you get this new sexy new goal and you're all driven, you're all fired up, and you really start moving forward, suddenly you hit this old belief paradigm, this old thing holding you back that's saying, maybe you can't do it. Maybe that guy's better than you. Maybe you don't have enough money. Maybe. This is not a weakness. This is simply saying your old habits saying, hey, guess what? Oh, we haven't done that. It's just an alarm saying, oh, you're stepping over the line. That's all it is, right? So step over the line. Oh, done, right? You've got to know that you can do it. And you won't get anywhere unless you do it. You don't have to be perfect to start, but you do have to start to be perfect. So the first rule is, don't give up before you get started. Give it 100%. When you make a decision, go for it, all the way. Don't worry too much about a backup plan. You won't need it. Just keep moving forward. The way will unfurl as you get moving forward. As you move forward, your fears will start to fall away. The fear of failure, the fear of what everyone else says. Who cares what anyone else says? You've got to know that most people only think about themselves. If you think they're thinking about you, that's not right. They aren't thinking about you. They're just maybe saying something. Maybe they're concerned that, hey, you know what, you're doing something different. Those ones that are your biggest critics later on will become your biggest fans. So when they start to give you something, just, thanks for your comment. I'm moving forward regardless. Don't tell them your goal, just get on with it. Another thing that people fall down in is lack of routine. If you want to know where you're going to go, you've got to say, that's my goal, and you do something every day towards it. If you just keep on, it's going to happen, and I'll fit it in when I get home, I'll fit it in when I get time, it's never going to happen, right? I'll do it on Sunday morning, or I'll do it after we finish. It isn't going to happen. When you make a decision, you've got to stick with it. You've got to build the routine. So the second most important thing is building the routine. If you've lacked the routine, if you lack the discipline of daily working towards your goal, you aren't going to get there. It's not going to happen. Right? So that's the second most important thing. The third one is, not having the focus. So where am I going? I'm not really sure. I'm not sure what it is that I'm supposed to be doing. I don't have a big dream, or my dream is a bit sketchy, or I haven't clearly defined where I'm going to go. What ends up happening there is you'll set a goal. You'll say, I'm going to achieve this, and then, I'm going to achieve this, and then you're going to achieve that. And what ends up happening is that whole process gets mixed up. You get mixed up. And anxiety comes, and you say, I just don't know what I'm going to do about this. I don't know how. I don't know what to do with my life. I'll just sit here and wait. And you know what? You're going nowhere. And that creates anxiety. And that creates fears. And that makes you feel, failure's coming. You know what? You're going to trip over, bump over. You're going to get knocked over, locked in the lurch. You're going to get all that's going to happen. It's normal. If you're not focused, then you're going nowhere. Tony Robbins said, where focus goes, energy flows. Hey, simple, right? Yeah, I get it. You get it? You get it? Where you put your focus is where the energy goes. And things will come towards you in line with that. So that's the third one. Make sure you're focused. The fourth one, following the followers, right? You know, most people, probably 90 to 95% of people, aren't really going in the direction that they want. They're moving forward in someone else's direction. They're just doing what the guy next door or the girlfriend or the boyfriend or whatever it is, what mum said or dad said, or they're just going with the flow, right? And so you're following them. Why would you follow a herd of people who don't know where they're going, right? That's a big failure, right? Most of us get tricked into this. If you're not focused, if you're not getting yourself into the creative mind process, thinking about what you can achieve and going your own way, your unique, special way. If you're following the followers, you're going to get what they get. You want to know where you're headed? Have a look at somebody in your job that's been there 10 years up longer than you. That's who you're going to be, right? That's the guy or that's the girl or whatever it is. Whatever it is, you'll see them when you go to work or when you go back to your next operation or when your next visit to the company tomorrow morning or wherever it is. So you go back and you have a look around you. You look at the people that have been there 10 years, 15 years longer than you. That's going to be you, right? They're the ones that can't pay their mortgage. They're the ones that have got trouble with their marriage. They're the ones that got just come back from the health clinic, or they just come over rehab or whatever it is. If you don't have a purpose, if you're not using your mind, if you're following the followers, there you go. You don't have to think about it. You're already headed down a path, right? You can guarantee that's where you're going. Sleep. Sleep with purpose. Most people are sleeping too much or not enough. If you're really focused on your goals, get the good sleep. Get quality 6 hours sleep a night. Don't get 10 hours or 12 hours or whatever. If you're sleeping too long, you start to get lazy, right? Your body and your mind need work. If you sleep too long, you go into a hibernation phase, right? I mean, you're here. It's called a human race, not a human sleepover, right? You're supposed to be moving forward. You're supposed to be daily moving in the right direction. It's not a human sleepover, all right? So if you're still in bed at 9 or 10 o'clock or 12 o'clock in the morning, you're wasting it, right? There's not one single day worth wasting. I guarantee you, if the doctor said to you tomorrow, you've got 1 week left in your life, you would do anything to just make that 8 days or 9 days or 10 days. So there is not one day worth wasting. Don't waste it, all right? Sleep with purpose. Get the good sleep. When you're in the sleep zone, your mind gets refreshed. Wake up in the morning, bang, 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 into it. Write down what you're going to do. Go for it. So what's that one thing? What is the one word? What is the one value that you need to embrace? The secret word. The secret word. The secret word is attitude. Attitude. If you've got the right attitude, if you get the good attitude and you go for it, then nothing can stop you. There are no pitfalls in the world that will hold you back. Your attitude determines your altitude. That's Zig Ziglar said that, and it is 100% true. If you want to be at the top, you've got to believe you can be at the top. You've got to be at the top inside, in here, every part of your body, and you will get there. You've got to embrace success. You want success? Grab it, hold it, never let it go, no matter what. If you want to be successful, if you want to be rich or fit or at the top of your game, you need to get the attitude of success. You need to hold it, never let it go. Don't let the 5 pitfalls that I just talked about get in your way. If you start to see you're slipping away, adjust your attitude. Get to the top. And I'll see you at the top. Bye for now, it's Kevin.